Alright, what's up guys? It's Skull003 and today I'm going to be making a long overdue video. So basically I wanted to make this when I first got my PC, but I just didn't. I don't really have a specific reason, just kind of everything, school, life, friends, family, whatever. Just things. And I was slightly tired all the time and then there's the stuff with chemo. Anyways, the point is I'm making it now. And so, what better place to start in a setup tour than the desk? Um, so honestly, let's just hop right in. This desk is the Secret Lab Magnus Pro. And I believe it also comes in white now, which is pretty cool. And it's a standing desk. Very, very awesome desk. I love it. Um, Supports a lot of weight. It's metal. It's very high quality. Sometimes things that are magnetic will like stick to it. Like I have a power bank. If I set it down the wrong way, the magnets are pretty strong. So sometimes there's like slight annoying things like that. But honestly, this is like a near perfect desk, in my opinion. And it's been a joy to use. I'm very glad that I get to use this. Anyways, then we have my mousepad and my peripherals. So I am using SteelSeries mousepad and peripherals for the lighting to sync up. Just for like, I also just like SteelSeries, so I figured why not just get a set of their stuff. So I have the mousepad, and then I have an Aerox 5 wireless, and then I also have an Apex Pro Mini. So love this. I wanted a mini keyboard because it just saves more mouse space, and I have a big mouse pad now, and so I just have all the room to glide my mouse wherever I need it to be, which is very convenient and very helpful. Um, and then it gives me space to set things aside if I need to put something else on my desk or whatever for like unboxings. And so very flexible setup with my peripherals. I really like it. I do want to get a second keyboard with a number pad, like just for doing some of those things that I would prefer to have a number pad for, things like that. And then one day to use that keyboard for a second PC because I do want to run a dual PC streaming setup one day. Um, but for now, this is what I'm running, and I absolutely love it. Couldn't recommend more. I love SteelSeries. The only problem is, why won't my keyboard update? It's had a critical firmware update for months, and it just won't update no matter what I do. Go to the website, try to get the drivers. Nope. Doesn't work. In the software, I've tried resetting everything, doing it all from scratch. Nothing. So, other than that, it still works fine. Other than like the occasional glitch, I just wish it would let me update. But other than that, really great products. Then we have my monitors. So I have a Dell monitor. I don't know the exact model name. It's kind of long, but it's 165 hertz, 1080p, 32-inch curved gaming display, and it's actually the one I got it for Christmas a couple years back, and before I had this main one that I use, and it's a great monitor, like it's 1080p and 32 inches, so you can see some pixels and things like that. So if that's something you care about, go for like 1440p. But this monitor is really well priced, and it goes 1080p 165 hertz or 1440p and 144 hertz through the display port. So very nice. Would highly recommend. And then I also have the LG Ultra Gear 32-inch monitor with the dual mode. And I love it. It's a very expensive monitor, which is why I included it in my Make-A-Wish, actually. I believe it's $1,400. I don't know if that's changed at all since I got it, but yeah, it can go up to 480 hertz in 1080p using the dual mode. So otherwise, it's a 4K 240 hertz panel. Absolutely love it. so nice to have. Just so nice to have. If you have a lot of money burning a hole in your pocket and you want a high quality monitor, this would be the one to get from me. I mean, granted, I haven't tried a ton of other monitors, but you know, it's pretty good. And then I just use like a basic ring light. I'm sure you've seen the reflection in my glasses before, like that. Um, and it does the job. It works, and it's awesome. And then for the camera, I actually use a EOS 70D. It's my mom's old camera that she doesn't really use anymore because, you know, phones got so good. So what I've done is I've just gotten an HDMI like video adapter, plugged it into the mini HDMI port on the side of the camera, and then I bought a battery pack that has a cord out of it, so it's just like a power supply for the camera, so it always stays on. And it's great, you know? I mean, like, you're seeing all of, like, it's a good camera, you know? And then powering all of that, I have my PC, which has, it has an MSI motherboard. Can't remember exactly which model. I believe it has a Ryzen 7, it has a Ryzen 7, I believe, like, X3D. I don't know the exact names of the Ryzen CPUs anymore. Like I did like heavy research to build the PC and pick out the parts, and then I was like, okay, I can kind of chill out. So I don't really remember the names as much and things like that. But yeah, so I also have a 4070 Ti Super, which I absolutely love, and that's also an MSI card. Just the whole build is MSI and Corsair. I did the Corsair for cooling and the fans, and like I absolutely love it. It's so nice. Like it looks amazing. I also used a Height Y70 case, or 70Y or whatever it is. Can't remember. Kind of wanted one with the screen, but that's just very expensive, you know. So very spacious case. Might be the only one I'll ever need potentially, which is why I bought it. And then I also, for audio, use DT990 Pros. They're just good all around. They're good for editing. They're pretty good for gaming. Like, they sound amazing. Good bass. Just everything about them I love. You know, there are the ones where you can, like, upgrade them. I think they're the 1990 Pros or something like that. And you can actually detach the cable. But I don't mind having an attached cable because I'm not really necessarily bringing these places or anything like that. And they do the job. I absolutely love them. I have a 3-in-1 charger for my phone, watch, and AirPods. And it's so good. It's from Anker. I love Anker. My power bank is also from Anker. Very good products. I really like them. It's really cool because it has this like mechanism where the watch charger is hidden and then you press in on the side and it'll pop out. I think that's just so cool. And it folds up, and so I've literally put it like I've put it in my pocket before and taken it with me like up north and stuff like that. So very easy to travel with. As long as you have a pretty high quality USB-C cable, which I do. I use the ones I used the one that came with my AirPods for like everything. So, you know, pretty awesome. I also have a PS5 at my desk. So if I ever wanted to like stream or record games on the PS5, it might be the HD60X. I think it's the HD60X is the one I got. I also have an Elgato Stream Deck, or Stream Deck Plus or Stream Deck Pro, whichever one it is. Fuzzy. I probably should have made this video when I originally wanted to, because I would remember everything just that much more. But yeah, and so like that's mainly the gear I use all the time. I have like the PS5 controller charger right here, and then just kind of my decorations, which if you don't mind, I would like to show off for a little bit. I guess there are two things I can think of that I kind of missed, which are my microphone. I've had this for many years at this point. I love it. I think it sounds pretty good. I think it's reasonably priced. It's the HyperX Quadcast S, and then I have an Elgato mic arm for that. And then I also just have this office chair. Just a generic office chair. It works. It's nice. You know, one day the dream is to have a Herman Miller chair, but until then, this is what I'm working with. And it's a very cool setup. I'm very happy with it. There's always something to improve. You know, there's always things that could be more streamlined. And I'm still always working towards getting to the perfect setup, you know, even though it probably doesn't quite exist. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and this look at my setup. I appreciate all you guys for being here and showing interest in this. And shout out to Kairos Time Gaming, because he was telling me how I should make this video and like just talk about everything after my Make-A-Wish process. So yeah, shout out to Kairos Time. Not like he needs it from me, but if you don't know who he is, he makes Brawl Stars videos. So if you like Brawl Stars, definitely go check him out. And yeah, see you all later. Have an amazing day.